you'll end up in prison. Has called police on Meg as Constanly forced him to steal his mom rare jewels. Meghan ran off with $10 million in Diana's jewels. Reads a headline in this week's National Enquirer. In the latest installment of its smear campaign against the Duchess of Sussex, the tabloid is claiming that Markle waltzed off with millions of dollars worth of Princess Diana Spencer's jewellery, which she's now refusing to give back. Prince William, an unnamed senior palace source says, is furious at the Sussexes for ditching their royal duties and hightailing it to Hollywood to become global superstars. Additionally, the insider spiteful claims, Meghan Markle is demanding that Kate Middleton surrender her own Princess Diana ring, one which the late princess supposedly left to Prince Harry in her will. She also allegedly demanded to wear an emerald tiara on her wedding day and was furious at being assigned a diamond one by the Queen instead. She watched the Queen shower Kate with diamonds and rubies and vowed to get revenge on them both, the tipster finishes. Who knows how many other treasures she walked off with. In other news, Meghan Markle released the first episode of her podcast series earlier this week, but Express.co.uk readers will not be listening to it, a new poll has found. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, released the first episode of her high-anticipated podcast on Tuesday, August 23. The first episode in the Archetypes podcast series, titled The Misconceptions of Ambition with Serena Williams, saw Meghan speak to her tennis star friend about motherhood, pregnancy and connotations of ambition in women. During the hour-long episode, Meghan also interviewed Dr. Laura Kay and shared personal stories about her struggle with ambition. She also gave insight into her life as a new mother, including how Archie, now 3, escaped a fire during a royal tour South Africa in 2019. When Archetypes was initially announced, the podcast was said to investigate the labels that try to hold women back. In a promotional video, Meghan promised to be the real me while having intimate and candid conversations with friends, historians and experts. Archetypes is due to feature 12 episodes with Meghan talking to household names and experts about female stereotypes. In a poll that ran from 11 a.m. on Wednesday, August 24, to 10 a.m. on Friday, August 26, Express.co.uk asked readers, will you be listening to Meghan Markle's podcast series? A total of 15,493 people responded, with the overwhelming majority, 98%, 15,207 people, answering no, they would not be listening to Meghan's podcast. Just 2%, 230 people, said yes they would, and a further 56 people said they did not know. Hundreds of comments were left below the accompanying article as readers discussed the Duchess's latest venture. Most readers commented that they would not be listening to Archetypes, with one username let's just say writing, life is too short to listen. Username Napin Surrey said, I have better things to do. Username Rothful wrote, no, I certainly won't be listening to her. Another, username Wiser1 said, never in a decade of Sundays. And usernamed Meckelmill90y said, not even if I were paid to. Others commented that they were cancelling their Spotify subscription as a result of Meghan's podcast. Username Swook2012 said, no way, not wasting my time and have closed my account. While username Interested Reader said, not only will I not listen, I'm not renewing my Spotify subscription. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle signed a multi-year podcast partnership with Spotify after stepping down from their roles as senior working royals in 2020. Archetypes was their first product from the deal aside from a holiday special released last Christmas. Since stepping away from the firm, Harry and Meghan have more freedom to speak about their own views and beliefs. Royal author Omid Scobie praised Meghan's podcast, claiming the Duchess finally has her voice back after being silenced by the institution. Writing in his column for Yahoo News, Mr. Scobie said, uncensored and unbothered, Meghan, like Harry, has managed to create a healthier and happier existence since being shown the door after the couple's half-in, half-out proposal was rejected. He continued, once silenced by the institution, Meghan finally has her voice back. A voice that will be very familiar to those who followed her before meeting Harry. This time, however, she's brought an entire movement alongside it.